Now, let's head over to the Lone Star State and listen to stories from South Texans about their winter storm experiences. Bureau Chief Jane Kathleen Gregorio has this story and more.
Thank you, Alan, and howdy from the Lone Star State. You know, Alan, food, water, shelter, electricity, these are essentials that people need to survive. But in Texas, the recent ice storms have created a disruption to the distribution of these basic necessities. And Texas is a pretty big state, so the loss of power and the road closures took a Texas-sized toll on the residents. Texas Governor Greg Abbott declared on Tuesday that he is calling on the legislature to investigate the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, also known as ERCOT, as an emergency item to declare reform and ensure Texans never again suffer power outages on the scale they have seen over the past several days. He stated, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas has been anything but reliable over the past 48 hours. Far too many Texans are without power and heat for their homes, as our state faces freezing temperatures and severe winter weather. This is unacceptable. Reviewing the preparations and decisions by ERCOT is an emergency item, so we can get a full picture of what caused this problem and find long-term solutions. I thank my partners in the House and Senate for acting quickly on this challenge, and I will work with them to enhance Texas' electric grid and ensure that our state never experiences power outages like this again. Let's take a look at some of the South Texas residents and how they faced the power outages, the water shortage, panic buying at the grocery store, and all these issues and the different ways that they responded to it.
About the snowstorm started po last Sunday afternoon, and then the power went out po Monday morning in our place po around 2 o'clock in the morning. So it lasted po, the power was out for more than a day. It came back in our place last Tuesday night po. So we didn't expect po that will happen, so we are caught unprepared because of the power outage. We have no heater in the house, and the worst po is the water supply. Most of them, the pipes burst, even though most of us covered our water pipes, but still po, because of the freezing temperature, it burst, and the water pressure was too low. So for the past 2 days, we got an advisory po from the governor that we have to boil our water, drinking water. So far po, we have some drinking water that we bought. Most of the stores were closed. Even small restaurants like McDonald's, they were closed po. So people who do not have gas supply in their house, that's very difficult because, you know, they cannot cook their food. At least for us po, we have gas stove, so we were able to cook our food. And most of us, our fireplace, we haven't used that po for what, 12 to 15 years, because we never had this kind of weather po in Texas. And I just heard po this morning in the news the reason why there's a longer power outage was the infrastructure of Texas, you know, the power lines. And
one of the residents that we spoke to in Corpus Christi,
this kind of weather,
also had to deal with issues of panic buying, which led to empty shelves, especially when it came to water and other resources. Let's take a look.
Town of Portland, Texas, just outside Corpus Christi, about 15 minutes. The current situation here is about 38 degrees right now, and as for the weather, in our town, the electricity is shut off in some areas, and some are not, or back and forth, and the water shut off. Right now, as far as for my family, we are currently staying in our master bedroom and using candles for warmth. Just currently went to the store, and the line for the grocery store for gas is very very, very long. Major necessities like milk, bread, water, or even other foods are empty. Right now we came from the community center and they were giving packs of water, so we were able to get there and get some of that. Just came back from the store at Walmart and paid $56 for candles so that we could stay warm at night due to not having electricity and the weather, the temperature is going down drastically when nightfall comes. Other than that, I guess everybody here in Portland are staying as warm as they can, as far as they can do.
Texas Division of Emergency Management, TDEM, Chief Nim Kidd, also stated that many Texas agencies are working together to support local officials, first responders, and communities impacted by the winter storm. Meanwhile, we go to other news where an earthquake has struck southern Maverick County on Tuesday, 7:17 p.m. in the town of El Indio, just 21 miles south of the city of Eagle Pass, Texas. Fortunately, it was a mild one with a 3.0 magnitude, according to the United States Geological Survey. El Indio residents were reported to have felt their homes shake from the tremors. The last earthquake experienced by Maverick County was in 2005 and in 1931, and the area is considered a low earthquake risk area. Meanwhile, I hope you are staying safe, warm, and healthy in your part of the country. In Corpus Christi, Texas, I'm Jane Kathleen Gregorio, Eagle News. We live in interesting times. Back to you, Alan.